What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Gotenks Games. Today we are bringing you another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today I want to actually just go ahead and run one of the events. Besides the events, there's not too much. I mean, there's a lot going on. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot going on, especially if you haven't run the events. I just finished farming my Frieza medal so I can Dokkan Awaken my Agility Frieza. So let me see what else I could run to show you guys today, and maybe we'll put a good video together for you. Okay, so let's see. I don't have enough to do the Rose and the Vegito Blue event. I already did a video on the Rose event. You know what? Let's do a video on Gotenks here. Let me just make sure I have the correct team in my head. Okay, so this is okay. So here's the team I like to run to fight Gotenks. Okay. I mean, this one's a little tough because there's different phases that he goes through, and he goes through a lot of phases. Okay. To be honest, you could run an intelligence team on this. I don't use an intelligence team because it's just a little too rough. Because there is a physical phase, and that phase it's just a pain in the ass. Where are you? There you are. Let me change up my units. So the other thing to remember is, so he on the main fight. So the final fight, he changes phases. So he will go from a tech form, which is the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Then he'll go down to a strength form. So the reason why I'm bringing an agility team is for that strength form. He actually will stay. Well, it's not that he'll stay in the strength form longer, but there's two forms that are strength. So he'll go the Super Saiyan form, which is strength form, and then the base Gotenks form, which is strength as well. So we actually just want to bring units to survive, pretty much. So that's the plan. We're gonna survive the tech phase, so that way we can make it to the strength phase and just completely demolish him from there. That's why I bring the units that I bring. I'm not bringing Rose. Rose would be a decent unit to bring. I don't have him strong enough yet, so I'm not going to bring him. Instead, I am bringing this Goku because I want key support. I want to pop off as many supers as I possibly can, as quickly as I can, because this Gotenks fight is a bitch. Okay? What you want to bring, or what I would recommend bringing, is bringing sealing items. So you can go Pilaf or you can go Baba. And then you want to bring a Ghost Usher. So the Ghost Usher will basically skip the turn. That's what you want to do. You don't need key items. And you want to bring Senzu Bean and Dende because you want to survive. Okay? Because that tech phase is going to hit pretty damn hard, especially if you let him pop off a super. So we don't want him to super anybody. I mean, if he does super, it would be sort of okay. Actually, I want to find a better Super Vegito friend. Let me see if I can find a better friend. Because that one doesn't have potential system in it. There we go. There's plenty of Super Vegitos out there. So there we go. Alright, so this is what we want to bring. We want to bring double Super Vegito lead if you're going to run an agility team. And then, so you can run, if you're not going to run this blue Goku, you can run Kaioken Blue Goku, who is a nice tank for this fight. I don't bring him because this one is stronger for me. I have him in the potential system. I have a path unlocked. My Kaioken Blue is not unlocked, or he's not Dokkan Awakened, and he doesn't have anything unlocked, so I'm not going to bring him. The other ones are basically key supports and survival units, okay? The key supports are those two Super Saiyan Gokus. They provide plenty of key. And then for survivability, we have the Whis, which is a free unit. because he offers a free Senzu Bean when you are under, I believe it's 30 health. Open up. There you go. Yeah, 30 health or below. He will heal all your HP, and then he's also a stunner. The other one I'm bringing is Pycon because he links extremely well with that Whis. And then he lowers attack as well. So that's always a good thing to have. So this is what we want to run. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and kick Gotenks' ass. So the first phase, let's go ahead and skip that. The first phase is going to be Goten and Trunks. Depending on who you bring, depends on who you take out first. Because I am bringing an all agility team, look at all of those key paths. Okay, so since I'm bringing in an all agility team, I actually want to take out Trunks first because he's an intelligence type. So I'll do the most damage to him and I'll take him out quickly. Trunks tends to super more. I don't know why either. That's a weird one for me. So Goten, we're gonna do less damage to him because he's a tech type. So like I said, we want to focus on taking out that Trunks. So we'll go ahead and do that first. It shouldn't take long to take him out. If I get supered, I get supered. Not a big deal. We have plenty of health, 172,000. So I don't like this to start though. This is pretty bad. All right. So I got to get rotations going because that is horrendous. Let's hope that I can stun somebody because that is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But you see all the abundance of ki that I get. It's just really good the way they link up together. I should kill this Trunks, especially if I get a crit or a double attack from my blue Goku there. So Trunks should get knocked out pretty damn quick. Let's see here. I don't have him super attack 10 yet. I don't. I wish I did. Yep, Trunks got knocked out. So that's fine. All right. That's good. So we're going to put Vegito first. This is a friend Vegito, so I don't care. Like, I do care, but mine's so much better. So, like, I want to get my Vegito, my Super Vegito. I want him to link with Blue Goku. Because they link really well, and then he gets an attack boost from him. So that's what I want. I want to link them up together, which I should have it. It's not going to be linked on this one. See, that's what I don't want. It's fine. It's on Vegito. Yeah, 22,000. That hurts, but it's not that much. It's all right. Let's see. Crit. Oh, crit. He knocked him out. Look at that. All right. So this is going to be a physical phase, right? Okay. So this is why bringing an intelligence team makes it a little hard because of this phase right here. And then on top of that, when you're fighting the tech phase, he takes the least amount of damage, so it's gonna be harder for you to dish out the damage, even being super effective. Alright, so let's link up my Gokus, or my Goku and my Super Vegito until my Goku Blue comes around, which he's on the next one. Alright, so Goku Blue is going to be linked up with my friend Super Vegito. That's fine. That's fine. Not what I wanted, but it's okay. It's alright. My Super Vegito is beefed up so much that it's fine. So yeah, if you decide to bring an intelligence team, you got to have some tanks in there, because it's going to be a long fight. So bring like LR Piccolo and bring Buhan, Janemba if you have Janemba. It's just like I said, you are in that phase, that tech phase. It will come back. It will come back way too often, and you do the least amount of damage in that phase. So that's the whole reasoning why I plan to take him out when he's on the physical phase. Oh, look at that! I got a stun. Whis with the clutch stun. All right, so rotation doesn't matter so much on here because of the fact that Whis got that clutch stun. So let me just go ahead and set up my orbs, although he should pretty much die right here. Let's see. If he doesn't, I will be really surprised, but he should. Vegito should take him out by himself. Yep, there he goes. All right. Okay, so here is the monster. When you're fighting tech god tanks, the only units that do massive damage to him or greater damage to him is Piccolo and Super Boo. Okay, anybody else does reduced damage. So that's the whole reasoning behind us playing it safe. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna play it safe. I want to Ghost Usher the first turn. Let's Ghost Usher him, get it out of the way. That way I can just, let me see something. Okay, yeah. That way I can just go ahead and skip 3 turns, okay? Because he stays in this phase. You can see it for 6 charges, 6 turns. So we skip the first one, and then we're going to Baba him or use a peel off so he doesn't super on the next turn, and then it should change the phase. Because right now we're not going to do any damage to him. All right, not only is it reduced damage, but it's reduced even further because it's not effective on him because he's tech. Unless I get a crit. Am I going to get a crit on mine? Come on, you're pretty beefed up. Nope. See that? We only did 43k. That is nothing. And this Goku's going to do even less. 6,000. So this is why I said, regardless if you bring an intelligence team, you're still going to do reduced. You're still going to do reduced damage. So it's really not going to make any difference. Nope, can't Ghost Usher again. We're going to peel off. So now we're just going to counter him and hope that I get some criticals from the counters. Because if I do, that will be so awesome. And if not, that's okay too. Not a big deal. Because if I critical, then it's going to bypass his defenses. So then it's not going to matter if it's super effective or not. See, look at that difference between this Vegito and mine. Mine hit him for 43k. This one hit him for 20-something. That is a big difference. That's almost double. Even my Goku Blue hits harder than him. That's... yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, he went to his base form. So we're going to do massive damage on him. So here's the thing. Every phase of Gotenks takes reduced damage. Okay? So it's not just the tech form. Every phase takes reduced damage. The weaker the phase, the more damage he will take. But it will still be reduced. Just not as much. So on this phase here, he's going to take reduced damage. That's why it says activated. But basically we're going to just destroy him right here because of the fact that we are agility and this is his weakest of the phases. So like I said, I should be able to just do tons of damage to him right now. See, 455k. So yeah, I'm doing normal damage to him at this point. And I get a critical on my counter. Look at that. So basically he stays in each phase for 6 turns. Okay. So when he's in these phases, if you're running an agility team, these are the phases to do the most damage on. I mean, regardless of any team that you're using, these are the most... This is the phase... This one and the other strength phase, those two are the ones that you're going to do the most damage on, regardless of what team you're using. Like I said, I recommend using an agility team because you just take them out so much quicker on the strength phases. I mean, you can run any other type, don't get me wrong. I've done it on strength with my Omega Shenron leads. I have done it on intelligence. That's why I'm saying it's hard. It's not recommended. I've done it on a tech team. A tech team is rough too, especially if you don't have a Gotenks lead like me. I don't have a Gotenks lead, so you know I opt for my best team, which would be the agility team, and there it is. I didn't even let him transform again. So there you have it. I mean, if you're having trouble on this team, there are different ways to do it. Like I said, you could run an agility team if you have Super Vegito lead. If you don't, use your next best thing. If you have strength units with a Mega Shenron lead, use that. If you have to use intelligence You know, with a Buhan lead, because you have Buhan, do it. Just bring tanks, because it's going to be a long fight. I promise you it is. Strength, strength won't be so long if you have the proper units for it, and plus strength has a lot of tanks already in it. Omega Shenron's a tank himself. You have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. You have Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta, who's also a decent tank. So you know, you have a lot of options. The only one, for obvious reasons, I wouldn't recommend bringing is a physical team, because there's a lot of strength phases. So those strength phases you will get squashed on. Sorry to say. Can you do it? I'm not saying you can't do it. Yes, you can. Just you have to bring the proper items, damage reduced items. You know, those ghost ushers. Or you'd have to decide what you're gonna bring. If you're gonna bring the ghost usher or you're gonna bring a sealer. Because the problem is, when you're doing it with a physical team, is you're gonna be in those strength fights a lot more than you will the tech. And like I said, you'll do even on reduced non super effective attacks, you're still gonna do more damage on those strength phases. So anyways, that was a semi-quick video. Like I said, if you have any trouble, let me know in the comments below. I'll see if maybe I can do a different video, maybe with a different team. I mean, I have the different leads. The only lead I don't have is Gotenks. So that's why for me, doing a tech team is really hard, because I don't have the double Gotenks lead. I just have skinny Gotenks and then a friend Gotenks. So so go ahead, if you liked the video, if you found it helpful at all, do me a favor, hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe below, and I will see you in the next video.